You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly, deck the halls with balls of holly.
I'm terrified of sitting here injured and getting fat and coming out of this like fat and pale and just being like, hey, boys,
Hi,
ready to surf again.
God, stuff everywhere today.
All right, good morning, Nukesters.
Good morning. We have to fix this.
Mackie. Yo, what are you doing? Oh, wait. He's not here.
We can do it and then we'll put him here when he gets here.
All right, good morning, Nukesters. I want to start out heavy today. Mackie will show up. I believe in him. Huge shout out to Sector 9 Skateboards. You can check them out, sector9.com, or you can follow them on Instagram at Sector 9. They have provided 12 Ben Gravy Sector 9 signature skateboards to give away for this 12 days of Christmas of podcasts. And we are eternally grateful to them.
I can't wear these earrings.
Just wear the earrings.
No,
I'll tell you if you sound good.
No, I like sounding good.
You gotta be closer to the mic, though.
These are my earrings.
She put on her Christmas earrings, and
I can't wear them.
And second off, I just want to thank Sam Ash.
Wow, thanks.
Sam Ash is a big music company, and they own a few companies. They own Michael Kelly Guitars. They sent me a guitar. It's really, really nice. You guys will see it in some upcoming videos. But they also provided us with 4 microphones, all these cables, these mic stands, these headphones, via their company Samsung. So, massive thank you to Sam Ash. And they came to me, which is I was honored. I was blown away. I was like, wow. Sam Ash, massive music distributor, wants to talk to me about working together. So hopefully more about that soon in the future. But for now, thank you for the new podcast setup and the guitar. And I am working on getting a link for the Nub Nation that if you want podcasting, vlogging, music equipment, you can go on their website and save some money. So
cool.
Working on getting that for the squad. And we're here today. What's going on, Jordan?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking it's kind of crazy when it comes to big companies, because I've noticed other influencers that post, they'll be pretty transparent. They'll just be honestly, all you need is one person in a company to follow you.
Yeah.
And then that person gets you in, because when you get big packages, you think, wow, I saw this one girl, she got a big thank you or a big thing from Dunkin' Donuts, and it was literally just someone at Dunkin' Donuts that follows her, that sent it on behalf of Dunkin' Donuts. So
matter of fact, yep. I'm glad you said that, because I kind of just blew off the person that deserves credit for this. Yeah, his name's David.
Yeah,
he works at Sam Ash,
and he's the one that follows you, right?
He follows me, so thank you, David. Totally honored.
Yeah,
and David was singing my praises to the people from Sam Ash, and they were stoked on it too. And then I had a great conversation with the guy, and one of the sons of Sam Ash, legitimate family-owned business.
So cool. I grew up going to Sam Ash in King of Prussia. So
yeah, so thank you, David.
We didn't have guitars.
Totally
the other
honored.
one, we had Sam Ash.
Yeah.
I do think we need to fix these things though.
Yeah, we're working on getting all the cables under the table, and I got to do more drilling and stuff, but it all takes time.
Yeah.
And so far so good. So we're here and we're stoking.
And I kicked Mackie out.
No, Jordan didn't kick Mackie out. It's just that it is 11:30.
But also, I have stuff to do today, so I guess we didn't tell him we were gonna try to do 11, but
so Mackie hopefully makes it. But yeah.
But it's the OG, me and Ben. We started doing this in our laundry room upstairs in our house in Margate. That the laundry room is literally tilted like this.
Yep.
So when we would
nice tilt to it.
We had this we had our washer and dryer in this back room upstairs that was falling over pretty much. And then we had this, what did we have, a card table? What did we put up there?
Yeah, literally I bought a $50 card table at Target.
Yeah, we had
chairs.
Yeah, we had a card table and chairs, and we had this podcasting setup in there, and we did it a couple times. And it was kind of during COVID, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
Was that but we started that before or after?
We started it just before COVID.
Right? I don't know. Or was it? I don't remember. So honestly, it's kind of crazy looking back. We were in our house for so long. We should have just done a podcast every single day. But
now that we're like so committed, we should, like, looking back, it's like, why weren't we this committed before?
Yeah.
You know, I don't know, but
if you didn't get hurt though, we
probably never would have done it.
We never would have done it.
But I'm gonna be honest, like, when I first started vlogging, I didn't really understand vlogs. Like, I couldn't wrap my head around the fact that that people would want to watch other people's lives. But then I realized there's so much more to it. Like, there's so much more to vlogs. You get to share your story. You get to relate with people. Like, and I looked at it as something that was so, I don't know, like, so narcissistic, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's not. Like, the way, if you go about it, like, a lot of people who are successful in vlogs are kind of just sharing their story and like relating with people. And then it took me a while to understand podcasting, because then I was like, why would you want to sit there and watch someone talk?
Well, I think everything like comes in waves, and like I would much, not that I don't like, I think your vlogs are pretty interesting and like videos are pretty interesting, but like I'm glad we're starting this now, because I'm not going to lie, like I don't watch YouTube videos anymore.
Well, it's definitely it's the age of the podcast.
Yeah, like I watch
right
podcasts.
Now.
Like I want to hear just people talk and like talk about what's going on in their lives, because it's a lot more real. And I think, Ben, actually, your vlogs are pretty damn real. We show as much as we possibly can, like.
But yeah, I know what you're saying.
But like a podcast, it's like, yeah, you can edit it, but at the end of the day, this is who we are. This is how we feel. We're not sugarcoating anything. A vlog, half the vlogs you see on vlogs, I want to say you see on YouTube, are just like idealistic situations where they're making it seem like their life is so much better than it is.
Yeah.
That's why some people do blow up, like Emma Chamberlain. She made her life not look that crazy.
Yeah.
She would talk about how she's depressed. She would talk about, and it worked.
Yeah.
People don't, and that's why I think your vlog works, because people don't want to just see like, oh.
Well, I
don't know.
Yeah, I know what you mean. They don't want to see just the perfect day every time.
Yeah, because no day is perfect. So if you're just living this what's that, altruistic? Is that like a word?
Altruistic?
No, altruistic. I think that's a word. Let me think. That's what I learned from my other podcast.
You mean idealistic?
No, altruistic.
I've never heard that word. But you learn something new every day.
Oh no, that was wrong.
Idealistic.
I guess. I don't know. But idealistic is perfection. Unrealistically aiming for perfection. Yeah. I mean, that's the word. But that's the word. And like, yeah, like podcasting isn't ideal.
Yeah.
Ma'am?
No, sir.
I don't know what Ben's thinking. I don't know. I just love podcasts, and I think it's so easy to watch, or like you know, in the car. I don't drive as much as I used to, but when I did, oh my God, that's all I used to do. Podcast.
I'm an old school type of guy. Maybe a slow learner.
Yeah, but you don't have time to watch podcasts.
That's true.
Like, yeah, and when you do watch podcasts.
I watch clips.
No yawns. Drink your coffee.
I'm not yawning. I watch clips, podcast clips. Yeah. Just because like they'll.
Did you make a reel for today?
They'll bring me in. No, I haven't had time to do anything.
Oh my God!
It's been a crazy day. I went out to Brian Wind Surfboard yesterday. I started 2 new videos. Then I went down to El Slamo last night. Started a 3rd vlog. So now I have 3 vlogs cooking.
Are we doing the El Slamo Classic?
El Slamo Classic is.
Sorry guys, you're all going.
El Slamo Classic Sunday morning, 8 a.m.
Wow, are we excited?
Yeah. I was down there today. I'll put the picture up in the middle. Looks like Nazaré down there.
It's pretty wild.
So we're getting a tropical storm here in New Jersey in December. And this is the first time since I got hurt.
So is the water warm?
I don't know, actually. First time since I got hurt, I think it's in the 50s, that I have had FOMO. I saw a couple waves come in.
That's because you're going to be at the beach too.
I saw a couple of waves come in at like my local spot, not El Slamo, like up at the other jetty. We call it Main Beach. Oh, and they were coming in and wedging sideways and just going into these funneling tubes. And I was like, oh my gosh, that is the best. Like, that's my favorite. I'd rather surf that thing good waves any day. Just a mutant wave that goes, wah, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So
how are you going to combat that?
Well, I know I can't go surfing. So
So that's it.
I'm not dumb.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna, because the sooner if I went surfing now, I would be sacrificing years, maybe, or months, more time. Why would I do that? What if I bent a piece of metal? What if I rebroke it? What if you know what I mean?
I mean, you're not bending a piece of metal.
Dude, if you rebroke bone that wasn't fully healed, that would be the worst.
So, like, you think that the metal piece that they put in your arm, that means like it healed that quickly, or it's still fragile? Like, they'll see if it's healed completely. Like,
That's
we'll
what they're
see in
going
the
to take
X-ray.
the X-ray of.
So if it's healed completely, is it fragile for another 10 weeks, or is it not fragile anymore? Once a bone's healed, it's
he
healed.
said January 9th it's going to be good. Christmas, it'll be healed,
Yeah.
surfable. January 9th, if everything goes to plan.
So what if you don't surf on Christmas?
That'd be super sad.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. It's been 4 weeks and 2 days since my surgery.
That's like so nothing.
So
you think about
it takes 6 to 8 weeks for a bone to heal. But 3 to 5 weeks for a bone to heal, really.
Yeah.
So who knows? Maybe it's healed, maybe it's not. It feels great. I keep catching myself doing dumb stuff. Like I'll hop in the car and like put my arm down and be like, well, I just.
But he said you could do body like push-ups on the wall, right?
Yeah, but still, I'm like, I catch myself because it doesn't hurt or anything. It's probably a good thing, but I catch myself doing dumb stuff, like getting up off the ground with my right arm, and I'm like, I'm not supposed to lift my body weight with my right arm. What am I doing?
No, you're not. But he did say like, if things do feel like he pretty much made it seem like if you can do certain things, do them.
I could 100% go surf right now, though.
No, but that's different. Surfing, they said, is a
contact sport.
I
always found that funny. Through my life that's been plagued with injuries, every doctor, orthopedic surgeon, and
has said it.
Physical therapist is always like, surfing's a contact sport. And I'm like,
is it?
Contact with what? And
contact with the ocean.
And then I hit the bottom.
Yeah, with the floor. That's crazy.
And I learned quickly that it is, in fact, a contact sport. Now, should we wait for Mackie to vibe? Or should we just vibe it?
I feel like I'm going to fall asleep if we vibe.
Really?
Yeah, I just got super exhausted.
We could do like a middle of the vlog vibe when Mackie shows up.
Yeah, like we'll vibe after his energy comes in the room.
Do you want to check out some comments, or do you want to talk about more life stuff, or do you want to...
No, it was a good recap. I'm going to make Christmas cookies today.
So Jordan's mom coming in hot today.
Well, no, because we're going to a what's it called? A cookie exchange? No, a cookie exchange at my aunt's. And this is my first time baking at my new house and using all the stuff I got from my registry. And we're going, so it's exciting. And I'm going to make, what did I decide on?
Ugly sweater cookies.
No. What did I decide on, Bub?
Grinch cookies.
No.
Pillsbury
oh my God.
Dough boy.
Oh, they sound good. I don't know if everyone's going to be a fan, but I felt like they'd be fancy and they seemed really easy. It's honey rosemary shortbread cookies.
Wow.
And they look really fancy. So, the recipe seemed pretty simple. So I decided upon that.
Okay.
And I got
honey rosemary shortbread cookies.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it. Okay.
I need like a cooking.
That was a lot of information.
What do you mean?
Honey rosemary shortbread cookies.
It was.
Maybe it's just because I'm in the headphones, but if I said that like 10 times fast.
Well, maybe it was called like rosemary honey. Was that easier? Rosemary honey shortbread cookies? Maybe. Honey rosemary was hard.
I'm not sure.
And then I also bought stuff to make peanut butter flourless cookies.
What's the point of that?
Because it's flourless, so it's gluten-free, healthy.
Oh.
No flour. It won't be as fattening. It's pretty much just egg, peanut butter, and sugar. And it makes a cookie. Isn't that weird? You wouldn't think.
Interesting.
Yeah, so.
I've never baked anything in my life.
Well, you can help today. You're going to be home, right?
Yeah.
You're going out.
You know, I'll be all right.
Where's Danny going to be?
Danny is the light of my life.
Oh, gosh.
What?
I've never seen Ben so in love.
Denny's the best.
More in love with Denny than he ever has been with me, but it's fine. I'll accept that.
Denny changed my life.
It's good, though. You needed something to change your life.
He's a Christmas miracle.
He is a Christmas miracle. He's my Christmas present.
Yep. Gonna put a bow on him.
If Denny doesn't have a bow on him Christmas morning, coming down the stairs, and I should go, hello.
What stairs?
If I'm at my mom's.
Oh.
And he's like, hello, my name is Denny. I will love it so much. So Ben's on Instagram. He can't help himself. He can't help himself. Oh, this guy.
We might be getting the Red Bull truck down at the El Samo Classic after all.
Wow.
We're gonna have to see. My main man Hibby always pulling through for me.
Why isn't Hibby in the contest?
Should I invite him?
Can he be
I'm
in
gonna
it,
do
or-
all this answer. I can't be on my phone during the podcast.
I know.
It's been a glaring issue. Are we going to read some comments today?
Yeah, I'll get them.
All right, let's pull these things up. Ladies and gentlemen.
The comment section of the blog. This one's from Danny Larkins. A lot of hydration today. I guess we had so much drink. And I said that. I said we had too many drinks.
Danny, you're
How
hilarious.
do you stay healthy and fit during the holiday season?
Danny Larkins.
I don't.
Good comment. I'm gonna be honest with you, Danny. I don't want to put it this way, but I am hungry all day long. Every single day of my life, I am a garbage disposal. I could eat my entire meal, the sides, the bread, the leftovers on Jordan's plate, a side of french fries, and continue to eat after that.
Do you think you have a tapeworm?
I have something wrong with me. That's why, in Jordan's words, I am woo.
Yeah, he's big boy.
So,
but no, he's not big because he eats, though.
I have been told that being hungry isn't necessarily a bad thing until you become like hyperglycemic, where you feel like you're going to pass out. That's when you're actually hungry. When you're hungry, it's just your body remembering, I usually eat around this time.
Well, it's your body remembering that like you like to eat. Like it's just like you like the what's this word?
The action?
The action of eating and stuff, right?
Yeah. Well, so if you're asking me, I'm not a fitness expert. I'm not a health expert by any means. I have fluctuated up and down in weight my entire life.
Yeah.
I could lose 8 pounds overnight. I don't know how. Which means I could gain 8 pounds overnight.
You're a man though, so I will say that like everyone knows this, that like men lose weight way quicker than women. I don't know why that is. It's like something that we hold in our, like we hold water weight differently than you do. It's so frustrating because like literally me and Ben, like he can go on a diet, like his version of a diet is so different than my version of a diet. And then like Ben can literally eat healthy for 3 days and he's like, oh, I lost 5 pounds. And I'm like, why
am I laughing like that?
Because that's what he does. And then I gained 5 pounds from eating like the exact same thing he ate. So it's frustrating.
As someone who does in fact struggle with, I mean, I don't struggle with my weight. Like I don't get fat, but I do struggle with like being in great shape, I would say.
Well, sometimes I think Ben, like I have body dysmorphia and I used to have it really bad because I was so overweight and then I lost so much weight. I just thought I was still buying like size extra larges when I was extra small. Like it was kind of wild, but I do believe that you have body dysmorphia sometimes.
I think I'm just chunk city all the time.
I know. And I'm like, dude, you're not. But like, it doesn't help that people do comment and be like, oh, wow, you're not as big as I thought. But that should make you feel better. Like you look skinny in person.
I don't know. I've always been the biggest out of all my brothers. So like, your
brothers,
you
can't judge off them.
I got ripped on when I was a kid, like by my mom and stuff. Yeah. I remember I was 80 pounds in first grade and my family was like appalled at me.
Well, I'm appalled at people that aren't 80 pounds, though.
So
stop bullying Ben.
I think I was 80 pounds in first grade, and my older brother Hob was 60 pounds in third grade. Mm-hmm. And we were
your brother Hob, he's older than you. What are you talking about?
Yeah, he was in third grade, 60 pounds. I was in first grade.
Oh, you said
80
first.
pounds.
I thought you said 8th grade.
No, 80 pounds first grade, 60 pounds third grade, same time.
Yeah, but then but if you think about it, you're brothers, right?
Yeah.
So you're getting fed the exact same food. Your mom wasn't like,
yeah, but maybe I was just cleaning the plate. Yeah, but like Hob would eat like 3 little.
Yeah, because that's like, but I'm just saying, like, it wasn't like your mom was like overfeeding you to make you fat. Like, you guys are clearly given the same amount of food, and you were just a bigger boy. Can't help. You're 10 times bigger than Hob and Turner. I mean, Turner's taller than you, though.
I don't know what's wrong with me.
Nothing's wrong with you. I'd much rather have this body type than like any other person I've ever seen.
Wow, thank you, honey.
Yeah, I don't.
Yes, we are in love.
I don't want no scrawny boys in my life. I got Denny.
We are deeply in love and infatuated with each other. This is what love looks like, y'all. All right, so my trick is, it's been rough with the arm, but I've been going on walks and I've been doing my weight routine. And
no, you're pretty good. And I cook you good food.
And I try to eat. I try to eat 2,500 calories or less in a day. I'm kind of obsessive compulsive. I'm not gonna lie.
Do I cook you good food though?
Yeah, you're the best cook ever, besides your mom.
What's the best dinner? What's the best meal I make you?
On a regular basis,
mm-hmm.
Chicken cutlets.
You like my chicken cutlets now?
Yeah, they're great.
Thanks.
They're amazing.
How's my chicken salad?
Delicious.
Wow.
I ate the whole thing.
You ate all of it? I didn't even. Okay.
No, it's still in
Wait,
there.
Bub,
It's
I
still
was
in there.
thinking about this. Okay, so I use my mom's chicken salad recipe. And if anybody would like it, I will let you guys know because it's very delicious. And I was thinking about this and I was like, wow, I used to have my mom make me chicken salad. Like that was like that would be my lunch every day and during the week.
Mm-hmm.
And she'd make it for me when I lived with her. Now, and no one else would eat it but me. Now I make it for you and I only get like a little baby bite. And it's like so sad.
That's nice for me.
No, it's so depressing because like no one's making me chicken salad. I'm making it for you and then I don't get any. So don't eat it all. So, or I need to buy 2 pounds of chicken instead of like 1 pound of chicken. Because like you're eating all the chicken.
I would just eat twice as much.
I know. But it's so crazy because
I eat proportionately.
I think about this a lot when I do stuff for Ben. I'm like, okay, like this is all stuff that my mom used to do for me. And then
this
it's
is
like
all stuff my mom used to do for me.
Yeah. And now I have just done it. It's like so sad because it's not that like I need Ben to like make me food or something, but like it's a wild experience when you get to the point where you're an adult and you're like, okay, now I can't ask my mom to like, you know, you ask your mom, can I have a glass of water? Can you make me this for dinner tonight? It's like I'm the one that's Ben's asking me for a glass of water or something. You know what I mean?
You ask me for water all the time.
Well, because I feel like that's the least you can do.
Oh, okay.
But it's weird. It's like weird when like I become the cook and like I now understand why my mom used to say like she used to be like, "What do you want for dinner? What do you want for dinner?" And I'd be like, "I don't know. Just pick something. You're a mom. Like you're supposed to know these things." And it's like, it is hard because like I can't come up with things all the time.
Yeah.
I know this conversation is boring, but it's actually pretty interesting.
It's not boring at all.
You're not like adding anything.
I'm trying to like think about what we have for dinner.
Yeah, but I skipped on that. But don't you think it's like that?
Yeah, it's exactly like that. I'm also worried about the volume being too low, so it keeps reiterating in my head.
It's not low.
Yeah.
But also like Ben, then you have to take a break. Like I'm sorry, but this is how you have to podcast. If you feel like if something's wrong, you have to take a break.
Feels like the
you have to take a break.
time.
No, fix it and then come back because you literally just ignored that whole conversation.
No, I didn't.
And it was
Give me your hand.
Ben. You'll rewatch
Give
it.
me your
and see
hand.
how spaced
Give me
out
your
you
hand
are.
in marriage. I was
No.
listening. Give me your hand in marriage.
Listen,
Give me your hand.
this is ew, it's
Ladies
so
and gentlemen, the
sweaty.
loving couple.
No, Ben, it's not about listening. It's a podcast. You can't just listen to me.
All right. Mondays, mac and cheese.
No.
All right.
I know that's
Your favorite meal that I've ever cooked you is eggs because it's the only meal I've ever cooked you.
Yeah, have you ever cooked me dinner?
What would I cook you?
I don't know. Like, don't you know how to make any? I told
right,
you,
here's
my
the
dad
problem.
used to make.
All right.
Wait, let me just tell you my dad's meals. Pasta primavera, delicious, best pasta primavera. He'd make beef barley. He'd make eggs and potatoes, and he'd make grilled cheeses. Like those are his like top 4.
I can make grilled cheese.
Okay, you never made it for me, but like, what are your like?
My
what
top
would you
meals are scrambled eggs, toast,
Mhm.
and an avocado or a banana.
make? Okay.
Yes, nailed it. Great at it.
Yeah. Okay.
Tuna fish sandwich,
Okay. You've had me anything tuna fish, maybe.
turkey sandwich.
Mm-mm.
Problem is, if you're the one that's good at it in the relationship, you're supposed to just do it. I'm good at driving. I drive.
I'm good at driving too. You know what's weird about cooking though? I've always said this about sandwiches. I'm so grossed out if people make my sandwich. Like if
Oh.
Ben made my sandwich, I wouldn't eat it.
And I've always said this about sandwiches. A sandwich made by your mom or your girlfriend or your wife is way better than a sandwich made by yourself.
Oh, 100%. But I make a good sandwich even for myself.
But like when the sandwich just comes together.
Am I such a good sandwich maker?
Yeah, you're great. A little heavy on the mayo though. Like it's delicious.
Okay, I'm not giving you mayo.
No, it's delicious, but I'm worried about those calories.
The amount of mayo I use is like literally like it looks like a lot because like the bread. No, it's not a lot. I probably don't even use a tablespoon. I probably use like a teaspoon.
I've been a little bit more almost too health conscious since I broke my collarbone because I'm terrified of sitting here injured and getting fat and coming out of this like fat and pale and just being like, "Hey boys,
Hi,
ready to surf again." You know what I mean? So yeah, that's that. And it's a baseball bat. Let's read the next comment.
All right. So our next comment is from JS. Is that Denny? That's maybe Mackie.
Danny boy.
Danny boy, the pipes are calling.
I like this aspect of the podcast.
From Glendale and down the mountainside. I sound so good. This is what Denny does when he's mad.
Dennis. Dennis, come here. Dennis.
It's just me. I don't think you can tell who I am.
Daddy! Woo! He's in here, my baby. Oh, Davey got a haircut and looks like a mango. Hi, mamas. He doesn't know how to get through. This way, Denty. Denty, this way. Wow!
Ooh.
Christmas miracle.
Yeah, happy Christmas or Merry Christmas.
Happy Christmas. Wow, look at that.
Like it? It's a good one,
The
right?
Grinch boy. That's amazing. Wow, I love that. Mexico.
Are we like shooting for a certain time every day?
Like 11?
You remember 11?
I thought that was just that one day.
Yeah, dude. Yo, you know what I really want to do is sit around all day waiting for you to wake up and then film. Wait for you to drive over and then film with you for an hour and a half. So like 4 o'clock, I'll get my day started.
I thought we just had like all day. I thought we just, you know what I mean?
No, because then it has to, so 11 o'clock. We're trying for
I
11.
saw
Tomorrow
waking
might
up
be a
early.
little. We're gonna give you afternoon because I'm going with G. Unless you guys want
It
to
really
do it
depends
alone.
on Javern's schedule.
No, you guys can do it alone. I don't.
Well,
I
my
don't-
brother's coming in tomorrow, right?
Oh.
Yeah, so can your brother come in like let's say like 1?
Yeah, probably.
Oh,
Is that good?
It should be, yeah.
Oh.
It's a
Okay.
weekend.
It's a weekend.
okay.
I'm already sweating this thing.
This is nice. Where's this from?
Ladies and
I don't
gentlemen,
see
Mackie Films.
Mac
Yeah.
Gay.
It's got like,
Damn, Jordan
Presents
didn't
on
clap for him.
Oh, I'm looking at him.
Yeah, she got it in revenge.
I'm like touching it. All right, Maggie. Well, thank you for coming. Thank you for
Yep.
gracing us with your presence.
I had to make it out.
Yeah, you did. How was the bike ride over in the cold?
My bike died halfway through. That's why it took extra longer.
What?
So
Why
I
did,
was,
do you have the charger?
yeah, it's charging now. I was pedaling like an 80-pound bike.
Oh, those
It
bikes
was-
are so
it was-
hard to pedal.
Yeah.
So our first comment was about staying fit during the holiday season.
Oh.
So look at you.
How many calories do you think you just burnt? A lot.
I
Your
don't
legs
even
are
tell
gonna-
you because I don't really know like how that stuff works.
Yeah.
I couldn't even tell you how many calories.
But
it
your legs are going to be burning. They are. It's hard. It's a hard job.
Well, I'll have it charged up for the way back.
I used to
so.
pedal my Murph with the battery in but off on purpose, like in
Just for a
bringing
workout?
Yeah, because
It's so
heavier.
hard. All right. So our next comment is from JS, and it's love you guys. The only downside to the 12 consecutive fully nuking podcasts is the extreme withdrawal I will experience when it's over. Watching every
Aw.
day, 1/2 in the morning, 1/2 at night. Best
Wow.
12 days ever.
What a
he's got that,
legend.
he's got that dialed.
Right?
He's claiming best 12 days ever.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
JS,
I thought that was nice.
That's
that's
legendary.
touching.
And I
Thank
think
you.
it is kind of cool because I know
What an honor.
that I like to watch. Like I watch a podcast every day. Try to at least. It doesn't always happen, but it is something to look forward to. So I get it.
I'm gonna say this: what we were talking about earlier. Like I didn't really understand podcasting,
Mm-hmm.
but now that we're doing it and we're
It's-
getting into it
It's
more,
fun.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like people. I was like, why would people want to watch it? But I'm starting to get it now. Like, it's like a community.
Yeah.
It's cool.
It's
It's
a
really
community.
cool. Yeah.
Do you listen to any others, or do you ever go on any other
A
podcast?
podcast?
Yeah.
Danny puts on podcasts sometimes, and I watch them there. Like,
Yeah.
He watches a lot of Joe Rogan, and there's another one. I don't know what it's called.
Flagrant.
I'm not the one that puts them on. He
No,
is. So I
yeah.
just like sit there and they go on the TV. He
Yeah.
watches a lot of golf too. So
Really?
yeah,
Danny's
lot
a
of golf.
big golfer. Oh, I
Big
do see
golfer.
his stories. He
Yeah.
does golf.
Big golfer.
We should all go golfing. I'm trying to get Ben to golf, but it hasn't worked yet.
How about Mac's little message thanking me for the shout out?
Yeah.
Was that in the top 10? Is that when I gave him the shout out? I was like, how about Mac?
I don't know.
I
don't know.
I feel like we talked about him all day yesterday, like the whole podcast.
Yeah, I was wondering
Right.
that. I felt
Because we were talking about filmers like the whole time.
Wait, is this for me?
it was
That's
just-
yours
yeah.
from yesterday.
Oh, from no, I opened mine yesterday.
Yeah, you did open it and take one sip out of it.
That's
This isn't open.
that's JT's.
Oh, this is JT's. This is.
Yeah.
I'll
never
go get
opened.
your other one too that has this much missing from it. But you know what? Just open that one, sip it, and then put that one down.
I'll finish this one.
That was from Big Tom Bernie. So
I never had any water last night next to my bed, so I was like, every time I'd wake up, I'd be like, "Ah, I'm parched.
And
But I
he's-
wouldn't ever
I
get
was gonna
up
say, you
to
don't
actually
wanna
go.
get Well, right now I have 3 water bottles next to my bed. What about how many? You don't have any. What do you usually have?
I
How
had one empty water bottle and one empty cup of water. I usually like the other day.
many?
Did I
Sorry.
just do that?
Water in
Yeah.
the tree. I
Oh, it's not. Wow, it's almost.
I chug it
Put them up.
every time.
The-
Water bottle, cup,
Yeah.
whatever it is, anything. It's gone.
The other day, I had like 6 glasses, like empty glasses of water next to my table.
Well, how about this? Does this actually make sense?
I could see that happening at
The heat
the
is annoying.
Mackey residence.
If you drink,
Cups everywhere.
so if you chug a glass of water,
Yeah.
Will you stay hydrated longer, or do you just quench the thirst for that moment?
So I was doing hyperhydration. Remember when I used to do that?
Yeah.
And I had a lot of people say, like, your body's only using, like, 14 ounces of that in, like, a certain amount of time. So the more you hydrate, you're just going to pee it out, and your body's going to use the same amount. So there's an amount of water that you're supposed to drink
To quench your
I
thirst.
can see that.
that your body can actually use.
Yeah.
I probably drink too much water, but I'm always
Wait,
thirsty.
Too
wasn't
much is probably better than not enough.
I'm always thirsty.
Yeah.
I don't- But, dude, I mean, I pee more than anyone.
Yeah.
Like,
no,
road trips, I pee, like, 10 to 1.
I
on it.
know.
Like,
What do you mean? It's so. And then the best part about road trips is like he has to
I
pee
poop more
all the
than
time.
anybody.
Yeah. Back goes number 2, and then I'll have to pee, and Ben will be like, we can't stop or not. He gets kind of frustrated, and I'm like, dude, you just peed in the car. That's not my problem. Like, it's so unfair.
Blowing them up on the
You
podcast
could
right now.
pee in the car if you had the skill set.
I have peed in the van. That's how messed up you have me.
I think I've done it one time before.
You
Just
only-
once?
On the no, I mean I don't think I ever did in the van, but on the RV trip, I would go into the bathroom with the water bottle and just
Same.
do it.
Ugh.
And it was always rocky, and it was like.
The amount of
Well,
pee
Jesus.
that was in
And I
that
remember
sink.
Ben always screaming before I go in there, Mackie, if I see one drop of piss in that toilet,
And then Jordan
peed in the
peed
toilet.
in the toilet
Yeah.
once.
And we took a
So
shower
I had
too,
to
right?
flush the entire system because she had to pee one time, and it was just a little dribble.
And you got that little
And I got
German, that
the
German poop on
Yeah.
you.
yeah.
The German. Why was it German?
Well, he said the people that rented it before us were German.
Oh, he did say that.
Yeah.
But
So,
they cleaned it out.
all the way from
Yeah, but there was still
Munich.
some left behind, obviously. Do you
Yeah,
think
it
they
was-
really clean it out that well?
no.
I don't
They
know.
flush it once, and if it's stuck on the side, it's stuck on the side, and if Ben's there changing it out, it gets on his hand.
You guys are absolutely crazy.
That's hilarious.
Mental.
All right, so then
I saw a comment that I thought was pretty funny this
what
morning.
was that?
This guy goes, Mackie, he goes like, Mackie's something, he was always showing up in uniform. And I realized
Yes, I saw that
I've been
too.
wearing the same tap house sweatshirt with the same beanie. I mean, people can't see I'm changing my pants, but like it looks like I'm wearing the same exact outfit clothes every single day of this podcast.
I think
so
you
far.
do. I think I've seen you wear the same outfit for like 2 weeks at least.
Ben, you too.
Well, it's like
Come on now.
Ben is just as bad as you. I have sometimes go, Ben, you have worn those pants, and then he's like, "Where are my green pants?" I'm like, "In the wash," because you wore them for 4 days, 5 days straight. Ew. The
See it in the
sweatshirts.
environment.
I mean, yeah.
With sweatpants, I wear sweatpants like for a week straight, but like with like actual pants and like shirts, I change
But
straight
do
every day.
you? So you're-
T-shirt.
Yeah, t-shirts.
Yeah,
I
the
change
undershirt.
every day.
Yeah, for
Sweatshirts
sure.
and sweatpants, so I can rock for a good week straight.
Well,
I'll
how
go a
about
couple
jeans? Like,
days.
I don't ever wash my jeans unless I get something on.
Well, I
me.
don't own jeans.
Oh, you don't.
I actually don't own one pair of jeans.
No, I do. It's a girl thing, I guess, more than a guy thing. Most guys don't. I mean, you have one pair of jeans.
I think I have 2 pairs. They're both black, right?
No, you bought this really nice pair of dark
I
jeans.
hate those.
Well, you bought them at Nordstrom. You tried on like 4 pairs of pants, and you
And
said
I just
these are the
bought the
ones.
4th pair because I wanted to leave.
It was your idea.
It was?
Yes, we did that for you in freaking Florida.
Big Nordstrom guy.
Imagine
Nordstrom's
that.
the best. Have you been?
Mackie,
I've never been.
Oh,
Jordan.
you will love Nordstrom.
I really want to go down to Nordstrom and get some jeans.
Ben, it was for the premiere or something.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, it was for something. Jerk.
Well,
all right.
If it's
some
for an
good
event,
khakis.
I will buy an outfit for an event.
See,
I'm a
he's
big khakis guy.
Ben used to be khaki. I used to buy Ben a lot of khakis, but he doesn't like them. Right?
I could see Mackie in oversized corduroys.
Corduroys?
I
Corduroys.
do own corduroys that my mom bought me, but I don't really wear them often.
Yeah.
I get these were my earrings.
There's like a
today.
blue pair and like a gray pair.
But I
Not a
kinda
gray
wear
pair, like a tan pair. What is that?
They were my earrings.
Those are earrings?
Yeah, they're fun, right?
Those are
For
heavy,
Christmas?
yeah.
All right. So the next comment is from Brett Duncan. The flow of the podcast
He
is
donks, dude.
Yeah.
He gets on every day.
Does he?
Does
Yeah.
he? I don't think I've heard me duck.
Me either.
Really?
Yeah.
The flow of
I
the
think Ben just says
yeah,
something
he
about
does. He's so annoying.
This is at least the second Brett Duncan quote.
No, it's not. The flow of the podcast is so natural because I read the comments. I don't look at the names.
Thanks, Duncan. Brett
Wait,
Duncan.
can you? The flow of the podcast is so natural. It feels like what I imagine sitting around the Gravy family dinner table would be like. There's an idea.
Pretty similar.
After,
Right?
after the Sector 9 boards are all gone, a contest where someone wins a dinner with the Gravies via Zoom.
Via
Wow.
Yeah.
Zoom. Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool. It'd be very awkward, but
I'll just do it live.
Yeah, the via Zoom would be kind of weird, I think, but like live would be.
I think we should go live for
Better.
dinner one night.
No, I'm saying I'll just do a
Do it
real
in
life
person.
dinner.
Yeah, in person.
Why do I care?
Yeah.
Cheesecake Factory,
No, you can go.
Fuck.
strawberry
yeah.
mules.
Well,
On
I'll get
deck.
the virgin.
Non-alcoholic.
Yeah. And just be like, oh, crap, pop. But I thought it was funny. 'cause
We could give away a dinner.
We've talked about that before.
We'll give
You
them
know
a
what?
dinner,
I would
really.
give away
Yeah.
a personal dinner with the squad, and I would treat. It would be a win-win. Win.
Now you should make
Win.
the guy the guy that comes like when's the dinner?
Treat.
Yes, or she. I should
You want to
say.
split this?
Well, it's like, yeah. Oh my god.
That'd be great.
That's classic.
We can
Thank
do
you,
it.
Brett.
That was good though.
Good,
Yeah.
good idea.
Yeah.
Might happen.
It
Sorry.
might actually.
You never know. All right. So I have a few. Oh, did you want to vibe before we do some like other?
Did you guys not vibe already?
No, because we were waiting for you to vibe.
We were waiting for you.
We thought it was like
Let's do it.
only right.
Let's do it.
Alrighty.
And let's vibe.
Who's leading us off today?
I'll take it. Unless you want it, Mackie.
I'll try to go here.
Yeah,
All right, Mikey.
give us a little bit.
All right. I just want you to relax your body, clear your mind. Picture yourself in a forest, redwood forest, big trees everywhere. You're walking down a path, bliss. Everything is silent. You hear a bird chirping in the distance. We are at peace. We are vibing.
Thriving
Did you
and
like
staying alive.
come up with this like previously?
No, I just came up with that on the
That was
spot.
great.
Amazing.
That was a creative mind right there. Good job, Mackie.
Yeah, Mackie.
That was
I
good.
wasn't picturing my forest like a field, but then for some reason I said forest, and I was like redwoods and like trees
Just
coming
sprouted out of the ground.
Sprouted
I
out,
pictured the whole thing.
Me too. I was picturing us when we went to the Redwood Forest.
It's pretty
I
good.
never got to go.
Oh yeah, you missed that one.
You're too busy resting.
Yeah,
From your
resting.
accident.
You could have
Let's
went.
not talk about it.
We went to
I
the
don't wanna
Redwood.
dive into
Like, isn't that crazy? You missed out on the Redwood
know.
Forest.
I know.
And it's like a life, like,
And I missed out on a lot of United points.
I'm sorry.
oh, Mackie. It's
all
fine.
good.
It is what it is now. You're with us and you're alive. That's all that matters.
You were with us in spirit there too.
He
Yeah.
was.
In
Um,
JP's form.
JP like lost his Instagram.
Yeah.
What is that?
What do you think
about?
he was doing?
I don't know.
Maybe he got hacked. Who knows? My friend's account just got hacked the other day.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Why? What? Like, what are they on that they're getting hacked? That's
Well, he
always
didn't
my
have like,
question.
I mean, his account, like, we would send each other messages, but he had one post, so it wasn't like a, you know what I mean? Like a,
it
And
wasn't
he
even
still
on.
got hacked.
He still got.
Yeah.
Well, I think most people that get hacked are people that let third-party apps log into their account.
That's what I think.
I've never had a third-party app log into my Instagram account.
I think you just need the two-factor authentication.
I have it.
Yeah, I have that too. I think that's literally all you need.
Yeah.
I hope I have.
I've
it.
had so many emails and text messages, people trying to sign into my Instagram account.
You know, who
Really?
always has that Hob.
Yeah.
He always says like someone's
But
trying to hack my.
you know what I did?
What?
I have an email that nobody has.
Yeah.
That's now the email of my Instagram account.
Mm-hmm.
So, like before, somebody could find my email on my YouTube channel
Yeah.
and try to log in.
Yeah.
Now they don't know what the email is.
Like, you kind of have to protect your stuff at
Yeah.
all costs.
Yeah, people would be wilding.
And
Yeah,
I have the
maybe-
two-factor on.
They'd be
And maybe we
wild.
can talk about the Vans Pipe Masters stealing the El Slammer format.
Did they really
that what they
steal it?
did?
Did you watch that video?
No.
Yeah, they have them. They're doing 4-man heats. Each surfer gets to surf in at least 3 different heats,
Really?
and they're doing like the 3. It's not like
How weird is that?
heat thing. They're doing your 3 best waves get taken, and whoever has the best waves ends up going to the final. Just literally,
That's so
I looked at the
weird.
dates too. Is when they posted that video, and when you sent that message, I was like, because I was like, I know no way Ben would take this idea, but I was like, you sent that on Wednesday. They posted that yesterday.
Isn't it weird how
No.
That's
what's
crazy,
weird
bro.
is good ideas often come from multiple sources at the same time.
Yeah, it's just nuts.
It's
And
the
also,
best way to run a
What's
surf
up with them
contest.
taking the Pipe Masters?
Title?
Yeah,
I thought that was odd
is it like
because they're confusing people.
Yeah.
Because now the Billabong, the Pipe Masters is now the Billabong Pipe Pro. And now Vans has taken the name
Pipe
Pipe Masters for a specialty event that doesn't count for points.
Yeah,
It's just a
weird.
specialty
Yeah,
event.
I mean, I don't know anything about surfing, and I've known forever what the Pipe Masters were.
Yeah.
That's weird.
It's really weird. Like that
Who
was,
allowed
I
them
mean,
to do
good
that?
on them. Smart marketing move, but very interesting because what they're trying to do is establish their pipe contest.
Wait, so is this like streaming off of
It's
Vans?
so weird because
or-
it was always the Vulcan Pipe Pro and
Yeah.
the Billabong Pipe Masters.
It's the Vulcan
Now
bar
they
now.
have switched spots, switched names, but kept their orientation.
But Volcom isn't doing it anymore, though, right? Because
No, now it would be the Vans Pipe Masters.
So Volcom Pipe Pro in February is just out. That's not going to be running.
The Vulcan Pipe Pro was the QS version. So maybe they will run that. I don't know.
Well, now it's Challenger Series.
Huh.
It's all different now.
It would be cool. Like, why not have Dahui Backdoor Shootout,
Pipe Masters,
Pipe
Pro.
Masters, Pipe Pro, and the Vulcan Pipe Pro? Like,
Yeah.
why not?
Yeah, that would be sick.
Because, I mean, Pipe's one of the most exciting places to watch a surf contest. So,
Facts. Factual. Damn, this thing is shedding.
So it's a
I
day
knew that was
2
gonna
waiting
happen.
call. Next call 7:30 a.m. So like when is there not waves
Wait,
in Hawaii
so it
right now?
started
Is it
yesterday.
Off? Is it off for today?
Yeah, it says date.
Well,
waiting
we'll
for
know. This is day
Oh,
two.
day two's waiting for a call.
So
right now.
we'll know
We'll know
in
soon, like in an hour.
3
probably.
hours, maybe. Yeah, maybe an hour.
call. So they just like what do? They just get ready. They like all the athletes are just sitting around waiting, or do they know like have a good chance that they're gonna go?
I'm gonna try to bring up the cam and see if it's gonna run.
I guess you never really know, but yeah, I bet all the athletes are just surfing Pipe the morning of if it's good.
And they're
Yeah.
also doing like in each 4-man heat, they're doing at least two Hawaiians have to be in every heat. Which
What I
Why
thought
is
was
that?
what I thought was interesting was Gabriel Medina, Felipe Toledo, the other guy, the guy that won the Olympics. What the heck's his name? He's like the best surfer in the world.
Pipeline looks like it's absolutely garbage.
Who
right
is
now.
he, Jordan?
Italo?
Yeah, Italo. They all pulled out
Why?
because they don't want to get hurt for the
something that means
Pipe
nothing.
Pro. Yeah. So a lot of people are pulling out because they don't want to get hurt. But
You see
Jamie's
Jack
in it.
Robinson just got his appendix out,
Oh, really?
like emergency.
I didn't see that.
Is Pipeline in Honolulu County?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's garbage right now. There's like not even a wave breaking. So it's definitely not running today.
Oh, interesting.
Their forecast looks like they're not going to have anything for a while
Really? And it was just fire.
until like the 16th, 17th.
Yeah, the 16th, 17th, and their final day is the 20th.
Oh wow!
So
So they
they even
might
run it
squeeze out at the very end
Yeah.
if that's even going to be good conditions.
Each surfer gets to surf 3 times for sure.
Yeah.
Jamie could win
Why? Because he's that good.
because
'Cause
I
he just
feel
has
like
to get good waves.
I feel like
Yeah.
he hasn't had that competitive drive to like win heat after heat in the past couple of years. But if he knows he has 3 shots, he'll just go out there and have fun, and he could just win.
He
And there's
should.
no priority. Just like obviously we always
Yeah.
do no priority in our Slamma Classic.
But
just go.
Jamie gets the best ways at pipes to this day.
Yeah.
Like crazy.
Yeah, without priority, I feel like Jamie's always gonna just have himself in the right spot. When
Yeah,
the waves come. And
well,
he won't
it's
have
like-
to worry about like anybody like him being under priority. Or
There's
anything
like
that.
5 or 10 people that know it that well.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
Jamie was trying to like, he should do like a vlog, but it's like, you know how he's done these contests and he vlogs it, but doesn't really kind of show. Like,
yeah, because he's
he
like being superstitious.
yeah, like
probably.
he should really just show everything
Yeah.
that's like in like
Yeah.
all the stuff. I don't know. I feel like that would do really well.
I always forget that Jamie lit himself on fire and got to that chopo.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
crazy.
That is like crazy. We watched that video not that long ago
Yeah.
of how he did it.
When I first broke my collarbone, I was on a Who's Job binge,
Kick.
Yeah.
loving it.
I mean, who is Joby?
Actually, what happened to Poops?
Does Jimmy watch all these vlogs? I
The
mean, these
podcast?
podcasts? Yeah.
No way.
No way. You don't think
He
so?
watches my vlog every day, every time it comes out though.
But he does he was asking a lot of questions about the pod, so we'll see what happens with that.
I'm gonna have to help him get set up with a pod.
Wait, so who won the board last night?
Wilbur Kukemeyer took down the board.
Kukemeyer.
Kukemeyer.
California.
Congratulations, Will.
Yeah.
Another board going out
That's pretty
west.
sick.
Why is mine blowing out like that? You hear
No.
that?
No.
No.
Another board going out west.
No, you went west.
West.
Yeah.
I heard a little bit, yeah.
Now.
But you just can't be yelling in the mic.
Too psyched.
We are psyched.
Go out on the boat and get sea psyched.
Ew. Look how good.
What?
I'm just saying, like, look how good my shoe
What else we
looks.
got, honey?
I don't know.
Oh, you're done?
Well, you wanted to talk about the IRS, maybe
Ooh, I'm gonna go get my paperwork.
What's up with the IRS?
the audit.
Are we talking about your guys' financial situation?
Yeah, and how we owe extra amount more money because somebody doesn't know how to do their taxes.
This sweater's sick.
Are you gonna wear it? Where do you wear it to?
I won the what's it called, the Maynard's Christmas ugly sweater competition last year with this sweater. It had presents hanging down below, but they all fell off.
Wow.
Let's go ahead and
Nice.
look at this paperwork from the Internal Revenue Service, ladies and gentlemen. I just survived an audit from the IRS.
Oh, it's over?
I survived the audit.
Yep, it's over. And how much you think I owe, Mackie? Let's play a game.
I'm gonna hit you with 15,000.
Okay, all right. It's about half of that.
Okay, I was shooting for a higher number.
Yeah, you're
Not
trying
bad.
to keep me safe.
Yeah.
They didn't screw us over.
So,
They screwed us over. But.
you know, I wouldn't normally talk about this, but I think people are not scared to talk about this, but people don't think that this is something that needs to be talked about, but I do because I feel personally attacked because
It is personally attacked.
the government decided to hire 87,000 new IRS agents this year to go after the American people and audit people who made over $400,000. I did not make over $400,000,
But you still got all of
and
it.
here I am
Yeah.
paying. So they went through all of our paperwork for months. What happened, Jordan? Give us a rundown.
Well, I was the person getting organized and doing everything, and they pretty much just wanted bank accounts, they wanted credit card information, credit card accounts,
PayPal,
they wanted PayPal,
Venmo.
No, they never wanted Venmo. They wanted
No, I gave them my Venmo.
maybe a couple pieces. They wanted Xfinity bill, Comcast bill. They wanted every single thing that you can think of. They wanted certain Amazon receipts.
But the reason that they came after me
They wanted his
in
mileage.
their eyes was because my travel was unrealistic, they said.
Yeah.
The amount of money I spent on travel was unrealistic.
Well, isn't a lot of the money that paid for with your traveling by like Red Bull and Cash Surf?
I mean, no, I paid for everything.
Oh.
And then I get reimbursed.
Oh, okay.
But not even like most of the stuff that I put down had nothing to do with like they wasn't even just his mileage. It was more. It was not even his travel as much as his mileage. They were like because like you do this like certain formula to show how much you spent on gas.
Yep.
And they were saying that like there's no way that he traveled that far in a car that many places. And then like Ben went through every day
vlog
of 2020 and 2021.
every single day, writing down my miles for the day.
Yeah.
And then they came back and said, "Oh, okay, that looks good." But now we want to look at all of this.
Yeah. Well,
so
and I said it was unfair as like an IRS person. It's like, okay, you're coming because you don't believe in his travel. I don't feel like it was fair to look at the travel, see that everything was by the book and we didn't do anything wrong, and then come back and be like, well, we didn't get him for this. Let's go now to this.
Let's try to get him for something else.
I felt like that was completely unfair because it should be that if you come for something, that's what you get. And if you found nothing, you can't go into something else. That would be a new audit that should have taken place. I don't think that was right.
Yeah. So
well, at least you guys got out of it alive.
We got out of it alive.
It's still ridiculous. I said, imagine if we didn't have some money. This is before Christmas. It's horrible doing this
Imagine
to people.
sending them. Well, they sent me this bill
before
Christmas.
Yeah, it's like horrible.
To say, look, our government's so broke.
Before Christmas last year, or even this year?
No, right now.
Right
Like
now.
I have to pay this $8,000 before Christmas.
Yeah.
And when I should be buying gifts for people,
or just being like in the holiday spirit, it's like it's just not right.
It's crazy, and they're just saying pretty much the U.S. government's so broke and bad with our money, and we can't account for how much money are they missing? I forget. It's trillions. And they're saying, but you need to give us not only the original tens of thousands of dollars you gave us, you need to give us 8,000 more. But yeah, I don't know. This is one of the things in my life that actually upset me.
Can I see it? I didn't even see any of it.
Yeah, here you go. These are the two bills. These are one of the things in my life recently that has actually gotten to me. So I figured, why not? The podcast bears all. Let's talk about it a little bit. So,
who did your taxes?
Cost of goods sold.
Me and my mom do them together. TurboTax.
TurboTax.
So they found an extra $14,000 of unclaimed money of cost of goods sold, and an extra $5,000 of travel that they want me to pay on. And then 2021, they found $12,000 in cost of goods sold and $1,700 in quote unquote other expenses, $330 in office expenses, and $68 in meals and entertainment. He wasn't sitting in that office like, that's $68 can probably.
I know, it's not
Fine,
crazy.
yeah, that's wild.
And I will say the only thing I'm
That's
grateful
wild.
for is now I know exactly how to do taxes.
Yeah, that's nice.
If we ever got audited again, they would be crying because I would just be doing them so good. Like I learned everything that they want. I learned what goes into what. It's a totally different ball game now. So thank you IRS for teaching me how to do my taxes correctly.
And the other silver lining to this is like, we're good.
Well,
They just ran my shit. Like
Yeah.
I don't owe them anything from ever.
what if you went to jail?
I would never
Like
go
the
to jail.
situation.
You
What if we
go
just
to-
had, like,
you
Mac-
go to jail for hiding money and not paying. I've never hidden money, and that's probably my problem. I should have been hiding it.
How much
Right.
money would you like?
I
How much
think-
money do they have to hide?
I think Big Daddy Sitch owed them $600,000, and
That's
they went.
wild.
And at that point, it becomes like a federal something.
Federal crime or something like that.
I don't know. It just becomes to a point where like you can't just pay it because he probably could.
At that point,
He probably has the money to do that, but it becomes where no, you actually have to serve time.
Well, did you like we talked about, I don't know, just in person about the Chrisley thing and how they like defrauded banks for 30 million and like
Yeah.
the one guy got federally got 12 years in prison and the other one and though his wife got 8. And it's actually crazy because they were talking about how like in the United States, like you go to jail, but there's so many different levels. So like federally, he stole 30 million, like defrauded 30 million
Yeah.
at one point in his like back and forth, back and forth. He got 12 years. Well, people doing X, Y, and Z can get 12 years for also doing something that seems way more gnarly.
Yeah.
It's so interesting that
I saw a cool movie recently. It's called Jerry and Marge Go Large. It's a real story. This older couple, back in like the 60s or something. They found it was like the guy was a really good mathematician, found a loophole in one of the lottery systems. And he just would go out and buy thousands and thousands of lottery tickets. And he ended up winning like over $50 million. And the IRS just could not do anything because it was all like he had every slip he ever bought, never threw out one of
yeah.
the what's it called lottery slips. And
But
like,
it's legal, right?
yeah, it's legal. He didn't get in trouble at all. It was all fully legal.
Yeah.
He made $50 million just robbing the lot.
Yeah,
Lottery.
I think the thing that gets me about this audit is I'm a really good example of the American dream, I believe.
Yeah.
Hard work and perseverance and never giving up
Mm-hmm.
will get you places in life.
Yeah.
And I just find it crazy that there's like that FTX crypto guy running around and he pretty much stole what,
I don't know who that
300
is.
million.
$300 million from people
300 billion maybe.
and no
Yeah.
one cares.
He's the FTX guy. He's really
But they're
interesting.
coming after a guy,
Yeah.
blue collar American. You know what I mean? It's pretty
Yeah.
crazy. And how many people did they do this to? And how many people did they do this to that might not have the money to pay them right now,
Yeah, definitely a lot.
especially in a recession?
Definitely a lot.
I don't know.
And then
It's
they're
so
just
messed up.
printing money. It's wild times that we live in. Wild times.
It's 100%.
Yeah, every time they print money, they're making our money less valuable.
They're just screwing us
Pretty
over.
crazy.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's so wild. Taxes, all that stuff. It's like, I mean, we are fortunate where we get all the money in the up front and then you pay taxes on the back end. It could screw people over. Like, I don't know if everyone would handle that correctly because they wouldn't have money left over, right?
You think the government could just stop printing money if they really wanted to?
Yeah.
You think so? Or you think they would just go bankrupt?
Well, they'd probably go bankrupt because the government got audited. They haven't passed an audit in 10 years, our own government. They just say,
Really?
oh, we don't have that 800 million. We don't know where it went. And
Oh my
then
God.
it's like, oh, okay. So what if I said that?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh my
What do you mean? Dude, they were making us freaking print out my Amazon
Yeah.
purchases and circle stuff and send it to him.
There was like a bracelet on there and it
Like
was like,
certain
it was
stuff
14.
over certain
He
money.
took a
No.
$14 bracelet
14
off my cost of goods sold.
And I said, well, we used it for a video. Like, I don't know. And they were like, oh, you can't use that. It's like, it was $14, sir. Like,
Yeah,
it wasn't
dude.
like I bought,
yeah,
I
it
put
was
$100,000 gold bracelet on my
Yeah.
taxes.
heavy. It's heavy.
That's wild.
Heavy.
But we got lucky. Like the Amazon that they did look at was like a perfect month because literally we bought stuff for the office. We bought stuff to like film videos with. So we didn't look fraudulent at all.
It was a funny scenario too. Like I got off the phone, they're like, "Ben, you only owe $8,000," and I was like, "Oh, thank you so much. Like I appreciate it." And then I got off the phone, I was like,
Why are you thinking?
"Why am I thanking that guy?
Yeah.
yeah. And
He just squeezed $8,000 out of me over literally nothing.
like, over
Something
nothing.
that we already kind of agreed on." Because I got a
Yeah.
$1,600 tax return this year.
You cashed it, right?
Yeah, I cashed it.
Because you don't cash those
First check
checks.
I ever cashed from the government.
So stupid. This
There you
guy
go.
doesn't cash checks
Getting in the crew.
from the
I
government.
don't get checks for my tax return. It just goes right into my account.
Oh yeah, that was like hard to set up
Well,
though.
up
Like if you got
until-
set up to a certain point, you could do it, and then like
TurboTax.
TurboTax.
The
I just
weird-
have to put my like account number and round number in when I'm filling out the stuff.
Yeah.
The weird thing is, every other year in my life, I've gotten $1 or $2 back, and then this year I get $1,600 back, and I'm
'Cause
like,
you
whoa,
paid
I
too much.
overpaid,
Yeah.
and then they audit me. Like what?
That's what. Well, when you got the money.
That's wild.
It's funny.
I don't know.
Doesn't make no
Taxes are
sense.
just so brutal because like I just finished the audit, so that means in like 3 months I'm gonna have to start it all over again.
Yeah, we might as well just start it every January.
I know.
You
It's
know?
like kind of crazy.
Because think about if you do a month at a time,
Yeah.
easy street.
But I still blame the accountant. But that's my opinion.
Oh, you guys have an account?
Yeah, and I blame him
Yeah,
because
because
I'm,
like Jordan does everything, and then we send it to a company, and then
they should
submit it.
they should look and be like, okay, this seems high. We should probably change it. You know what I mean? But instead, they just let everything go, and then they're like, "And sir, now you have been audited." So
Yeah,
messed up.
Stupid.
I don't know.
The IRS is stupid.
It's crazy.
It's messed up. It really is.
But the IRS is part of the government, right? Technically, or no?
You're government employees, right?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Internal Revenue Service, but the
Imagine
the
working
people
with
that
them.
print our money are not part of the government. The Federal Reserve.
Is not part of the government.
No,
Wait, how does that work? Isn't it?
exactly.
Let's
So
look
the
what they
people who
look
work
like.
at the Federal Reserve are not government employees.
I don't think so. They could be. It could be a contract. They just have a contract in a shell corporation, in a shell corporation, in a contract, in a hiring service, in a shell corporation.
You know they burn money all the time.
I
Like
hope
cash money.
They do that, yeah.
they should, because they're printing too much of it.
Another movie I saw it was I don't think it was real, but it was a pretty good movie. It was about these 3 girls who worked at the I think it was a Federal Reserve, and they like would have to destroy the money, and then they like would just
Oh,
start,
yeah.
would start pocketing some of the
Yeah.
money.
Oh, I think I might have.
I've seen that.
Yeah. You know what's weird about burning money? Remember, like when you were young and like someone would like burn $1 and they'd be like, "You're gonna,
That's against the law.
yeah, you're gonna
Go to federal
Do
prison.
you remember that? Did
I've
you ever
never
do that?
seen anybody burn $1.
Oh my god, that
Oh,
would
really?
be like
We
such
used
a,
to burn money.
yeah, burn money.
Naturally.
Y'all were wild.
Yeah.
I feel like that was such
I lived
a
in the
thing.
woods.
And like if you drew on money, everyone would be like, "You can't do that." It's like what? I don't know. That was
The
funny.
funny thing about money is, we were talking to my parents the other day, and my dad was saying like he might take his money out because like the banks might crash or whatever. He's scared of that. You know what I mean? And I was saying, Dad, if you have $100,000 in cash during the end of the world, no one's gonna give a
No,
like.
literally.
What will that buy? You offer people money and they'll just be like, nah, give me your food. Like hold a gun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
No,
it's
money's
like,
gonna mean nothing.
it's gonna be barter system. And I love how
Back how this country started.
one
I'm
of the
just
funniest things about life, though, is everyone talks about the end of the world like it's going to happen. We're like, dude, when the world ends, it's going to be a barter system, and I got water in my attic. Like, I'm ready.
okay,
I'm stoked.
this is Ben.
That
He's
was
just
such a
quoting
thing.
himself.
That was a big thing when we were younger. I don't think that's a thing anymore.
But don't you think it's funny that we talk
If
about
the
it like
world-
it's facts?
If the world ends, I'm moving to Brigantine. They're shutting they're bombing the
Blowing
bridge.
the bridge.
And I'm just and then all the people are gonna. That's what
What,
my
you
goal
just
is.
make a garden and just eat vegetables for the rest of your life?
Yeah, don't you think Brigantine's a great sanctuary? You can only get there by
He hates
boat.
it.
I know he
He's
hates
like,
Brig.
no, Maynard is not in Brigantine.
Well, because like I wouldn't want to be on this island because there's Atlantic City.
Hmm.
So what kind of end of the world are you talking about? You talking about like zombies? Like you're like blow
Just
the
whatever.
bridge. Don't let
If
the
all
AC
the
zombies
banks
Yeah.
come
collapsed and the government collapsed and then militias started
Oh, okay.
forming and then
Yeah,
Russia invaded.
I'm
and-
saying Brigantine. Like there's some gnarly people in that town, murders and stuff. Like I feel like that'd be a good town to be in because like a lot of people are like they don't care. It's wild over there.
And then
It's
like,
Wild Wild West.
imagine like you blew the Brigantine Bridge and then like there would be lookouts on the top of the bridge. Incoming boat.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
And then like everyone would race down and meet the boat as it comes in, like you know, like it'd be crazy.
I do find it kind of crazy back in when we did have COVID that we didn't go to Brigantine and like stay in a bigger house. Like we stayed in that. Like why didn't we just go to Brigantine and have this like big, massive, like not big, massive, but you know
Because
what I
we
mean?
thought
Like,
it was like messed up, like against the rules. Like,
Yeah.
Just trying to humble yourself.
yeah.
instead, we were just like 2x4 fighting like every day. Like this house is too small. Get away. Oh, it's so crazy.
You wish you were still fighting like that.
It was fun. I don't know.
Exactly.
Sometimes my love language is fighting.
Quarantine was a good time.
Yeah, for no, honestly, I kind of miss it. It was like a life, everything slow. I mean, we've been
It
in
was-
quarantine,
So crazy.
wasn't it?
Like driving to go film Ben like at Crystals and stuff on days when there was just like not one person on the road and like
So creepy.
it was nuts.
Isn't that
It was
wild?
nuts.
And I was
We
like,
lived
"Stay
through that.
away,
Yeah, it was
Maggie."
nuts.
Oh my god.
Like that's a crazy thing to live through.
It is.
Yeah.
Like,
And
when
then
we
you
have
get
kids-
COVID and you're like, why are we doing this?
I feel like that was the closest to the end of the world we're gonna
Like-
come in our lifetime.
You're like pretty sure I was way more sick from the flu last year.
Do you remember when the things were coming down the street and stuff? Like, that was so scary.
The dust balls blowing down the street.
No, like those big, massive, like,
What?
The military vehicles.
there's like, no, we had
In
like,
Margate?
no, it
Yeah.
wasn't military. Mac had the military vehicles. We had
Oh,
the,
I remember Mac posted that, yeah.
all the electrical, like the Pico and stuff. We don't have Pico here. What do we have?
Oh, what, they were just rolling around?
And there was
Atlantic
like,
City Electric.
yeah, Atlantic City, but it was like 20, 30 trucks was just going down our street, and they were
Mm,
massive, and it was
yeah.
like 10 o'clock at night, and I'm like, what is going on? Like,
Yeah.
it was weird because
That's crazy.
first off, our street was this big. It was such a weird.
Dude, one of the most powerful movies that has stuck with me my whole life is this movie called Red Dawn with Pat Swayze, and they did eventually remake it,
Yeah.
but I think it's like China or North Korea. They just start falling out of the sky and just coming
Yeah.
down and like landing and shooting people in the streets and stuff. And I just always thought that like that's kind of how COVID felt. You know what I mean? Like when we saw
Yeah.
those trucks driving down the street, I was like, dude,
Those trucks were definitely driving on the
This is
street
it.
because somebody must have called and said they lost their power and they're probably driving around looking for a down.
there's like 40
No,
of
there was
them.
like,
There was
so,
like 40
it
of
was
them?
Just
it
in a
just
row
kept
going.
coming,
And we were
coming.
like, dude, something's up.
That's weird.
Like they're blowing the grid. You know
No,
what I
because
mean?
remember there was also that thing where it was like everyone was saying 5G was coming to like destroy our lives.
Yeah, they were saying it was taking on airplanes.
Yeah,
and stuff.
and then like we were all like, I remember videotaping it and then deleting it because I thought that the government was gonna hack my phone and like see that I had that video and then think I was
Did you guys
losing my
see
Here
mind.
they hacked your phone.
Did you guys see airplane mode might not be a thing anymore?
Yeah, they took it away.
What on
Yeah.
planes or just in general?
Just
yeah.
Why?
flying to Europe for some reason you don't need it.
Yeah, like European is saying
Yeah.
that you don't need it anymore.
Because it's like you never needed it.
But I still said, my mom told me that yesterday. I was like, you still can't get any connection.
Yeah,
up
once
there
you're that
anyway.
far.
Yeah, so like, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
No. And like half the people that like Amanda said she was on the flight and some guy next to her was like, yeah, I don't turn my phone on airplane mode. She was like, okay, does that make you
Yeah,
cool?
who
Like, what is
cares?
like? And
I
then-
remember when I was a kid, I was on a plane and this dad was filming the plane taking off out the window. And I was like 15 years old. And I
Mhm.
remember being so stressed out. Like, he didn't turn his camera off. We're going to crash.
There's another article I read today. It was talking about this guy, this flight attendant on TikTok was saying like what the beeps mean. You know how like you hear beeps all throughout the flight.
Mhm.
So like one beep is like if the flight attendants are trying to talk to each other. 2 beeps is like if somebody in a seat needs your help,
Mhm.
and 3 beeps is an emergency.
The only
So
time I ever hear beepers when they're turning on and off the seatbelt thing.
well, there's that too, but you'll hear
Ooh.
beeps throughout. It's just like I always hear them like if like someone clicks the button, you hear like beep,
Yeah.
beep, or it's like real low. And then he was saying the 3 is like we have a 911 emergency, but they
Yeah, I
said
was
that's very
telling you.
uncommon.
I told you when I flew to Camp Shred to do the Sector 9 thing,
Mm-hmm.
my plane, I saw like a lady run down the aisle, then another guy run down the
Yeah.
aisle, then over the loudspeaker, ladies and gentlemen, is there a doctor on board? And then the lady run back and get the defibrillator, run back up the aisle. And the
Jeez.
captain's like, ladies and gentlemen, we are descending to 10,000 feet. I'm like, something bad's happening on the plane. We ended up getting to San Diego in like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
It took us like literally 2 hours and 40 minutes to get there. We must have dropped down and just accelerated like crazy. Landed. They took the guy off the plane in a wheelchair. All this crazy stuff. Like everyone was freaking out. And then it ended up the guy had low blood pressure.
Well, that could make you have a seizure.
Yeah.
So
Well,
No, it was
he
blood
didn't have a
sugar. It was
low
blood
blood
sugar.
sugar.
It was
I
blood
mean,
sugar.
sorry. Like he was hungry. Dead ass, low blood sugar.
So stupid.
That's
I don't
funny.
know.
It was crazy because like I thought he had like a heart attack or something was serious.
Oh yeah, that would be terrifying.
Well, I think low blood sugar can like make you go unconscious if it's really, really bad.
But it's like diabetes.
He
and
was
stuff, right?
conscious.
He was fully conscious, not like.
Or do they have
on
high blood?
verge of,
I don't
like,
know. I couldn't see him, but he was like totally fine because I saw him in a wheelchair.
In the
after.
wheelchair moving
Yeah,
around.
yeah.
That's funny. Was he old?
He's like 50s, and then his wife and his daughter were sitting there like
Like, come on, dude.
yeah, like
Like
yeah.
get celebrities.
running down the dream,
Dun-dun,
working on a
dun-dun.
history.
So I'm gonna go bake
Uh,
cookies.
Let's do
Are
one
you-
more thing to end the vlog.
Honestly, I was
One,
just so random. I
two,
looked this up yesterday.
three,
Jeff Bridges,
4.
because I was watching a
1,
movie with him
yeah.
yesterday.
Yes,
How old do you think he was when he made an appearance in his first movie ever?
Jeff Bridges, the musical artist?
Jeff Bridges
No, he's
is
like
like
an
the Big
actor.
Lebowski. The dude.
In the first movie ever, 10.
His first movie ever. How old do you think he was?
A baby.
28.
2 years old.
Oh,
This guy
wow.
has been in movies since he was 2 years
Wow,
Oh my
that's
God. And
crazy.
He was.
How
If
crazy
this
is
is
that?
Jeff Bridges back in the day, he can get it. Sir, you are attractive.
a lot of
This guy
people,
was a biddy.
have been putting in the work much longer than you
Yeah.
would think.
Oh my, 100%. Well, that's the weird thing about actors. Like, so many were childs. Sir, he was this good looking.
Wow. Yeah. See Jeff Bridges back in. Do you think he still had that deep voice?
I don't. He's hot.
Mackie.
He's hot now.
What?
How old is he?
Don't you think this
He's definitely in
podcast
his
is good
60s or
training for you, like on camera?
I think it's good. Yeah.
Like you're just so comfortable.
yeah. Just talking on camera. I sometimes just think the camera's not even there.
Like Andrew Scholes might hire you.
So-
Just bring them on, boys.
Jeff Bridges has cancer.
Oh no way.
What? Maybe this is old.
What's his age?
I don't know.
62.
I don't like to see I get
What
sad.
should we guess? I'm gonna go.
He's gonna
67.
75.
I'm gonna go 67.
Jordan
He's
saying-
73.
Wow.
Ah. Damn. So Jordan was close.
Mackie was the closest without
without
going over.
over.
Oh gosh. Wow, I love him.
Why is that a thing? Like the closest without going over. What's
Because of the
wrong
Price
with,
is Right.
What's wrong with going over?
So
Yeah.
Price is Right.
Oh, it's just all the Price is Right.
yeah, that's
what
where it came from, I think. Right?
Maybe. Sounds about right.
I used
Sounds
to
like a
love,
game show.
I
Yeah, because you could do if the answer is 65 and you did 66, but someone else did 58.
they won.
Yeah, that's
know
literally
what I mean?
I was always-
screwed. That's like I would be
That's
so
why the
mad.
people would be like $1.
If I was only-
that was like my favorite
yeah, they just go $1.
because they know it's
more.
less than all of the ones,
Yeah.
but they don't know the number.
If I was on that show and I said like $1,000 and this guy goes $1,001,
Oh, yeah.
I would look at him with this like worst side eye of all time. I'd be like,
Dude, remember we
'Cause
wanted to do the game show?
what game show?
I know we really did. We dropped the
Yeah.
ball on that. Summer kind of got away from
We
us.
still didn't do the gifts wrapping today.
Yeah.
Keep
We're going to have to do
forgetting.
it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Who is this?
Let's
All
sing
right.
God Rest You Merry Gentlemen, Maggie.
That's what?
Let's sing God Rest You Merry Gentlemen.
God
Rest ye merry gentlemen, that nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Savior was born on...
Christmas
She makes me
Is
go
Day.
this
flat.
like the chorus sings in like the church?
Wait, you
like,
do
on
not
Christmas?
know this song?
No.
Jordan, you make me go flat.
I don't care. What are you a good singer, Mackie?
God rest ye
I don't know.
merry
Like, sing a song like Joy to the World.
gentlemen, that nothing
I can't-
you dismay.
Joy to the world. I'm a horrible singer, but I will sing.
Joy to the world. I don't know.
Oh, he's more flat than me.
What's the next
Pretty
line?
flat. I'm definitely pretty flat.
Joy
King
to
has
the
come.
world.
I gotta be
the
really-
Lord has come.
I gotta be really involved. in
Let
it, though.
earth receive his joy.
Let earth receive his something.
Joy.
No, it's
Let's
not.
try to nail this, all three of us. This is good practice for the Christmas album.
Joy to the
Oh, yeah,
world.
me-
All right, ready? Jordan, count us in.
I'm looking for the
A one,
lyrics. Hold on.
a two,
A
a
one,
one,
two,
two,
a
three. Joy to the world, the Lord has come. Let earth receive the King. Let everybody rejoice in her. Let
It's
heaven
too
and
loud.
nature sing.
Why are you singing
Let
so
Heaven,
long?
nature, sing.
And
Let
heaven.
Yeah, you're
heaven.
way too loud, dude.
Oh my
All right, from the top.
It would have been a beautiful
I'll do it back here. I'll
song.
do it back here. I'll do it back here. I'm getting it.
Okay.
Wait.
Do you want me to start off?
Yeah.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart
Everybody
prepare him room. And heaven and nature sing. And heaven and nature sing. And heaven, nature sing.
I love that I'm the only one here who can sing, and you keep giving me dirty looks.
Because you're like
Joy to the earth, the
I'm trying to
Savior
save it.
reigns.
That's the thing.
Let all their songs employ.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't know. Employ me.
Keep it
Yeah.
going, dude.
With fields
I'll just do
and
ad-lib.
Wild
floods,
fields and
rocks,
hills and plains. Repeat the sound and joy. Repeat the sound and joy. Repeat the sound and joy.
Max,
Jordan,
listen
do you
to the
realize-
song.
Yeah, I do.
Jordan, do you
I'm so
realize
off.
that you are a bully though? You literally made me feel like I'm not allowed to sing with you guys.
I gotta go.
Should we do a different song? Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe hung where you can see every couple. I don't even.
to stop. rocking around the Christmas tree. Let the Christmas spirit ring. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly. Deck the halls with balls of holly, rocking around the Christmas tree. Have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way.
You didn't sing, dude.
Dude, I got kicked out of the
No,
band.
you didn't. No, I never yelled. I just said you're loud.
Are you looking up the lyrics or are you looking up something else?
You were going
I was trying to find a Christmas song that I could play on the guitar that you could sing to, Mackie.
All right.
Let me know one.
We'll do that. Sick ending.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. We ended today on a high note, literally a high note,
Thank you.
a high-pitched la.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la.
And the Christmas joy is truly within our souls. Maybe not Jordan's, but everyone else is here. And we are very grateful for you tuning in to, I'm going to do it like an old school TV show like the 50s. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We are grateful for your time tonight tuning into our program. We hope that you have enjoyed this beautiful experience sitting around the family, sipping
Hot chocolate.
schnapps and hot chocolate, and spending time with your loved ones and your wife underneath the mistletoe. We will see you tomorrow for the 7th installment of the Fully Nuking podcast. God bless ye merry gentlemen. With Christ be with
Lord.
you. Amen.
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 See you tomorrow.
My brother said one works.
One work. So 1 o'clock Saturday.
actually kicked me out of the
Such a bitch. No, he didn't.